Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English News of Bình Phước Radio Television Station and Newspaper. I'm Hình with the latest news for today. Bình Phước striving to streamline public sector apparatus. Industrial real estate expected to attract FDI. Belarusian Prime Minister pay an official visit to Vietnam. Đăng welcome first flight from Manila, Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, under Plan number 352 from the Bình Phước Provincial People Committee on Mentoring Employees in the Public Sector from 2024 to 2026, the province is striving to reduce the number of civil servants by 5% and public officials by 10%.
The plan is aimed at rearranging the public sector's apparatus to make it more efficient. The organizational apparatus of public agencies, units, and localities is to be rearranged in a streamlined and innovative manner based on their assigned functions and tasks. To that end, the Provincial People's Committee has requested that subordinate agencies and localities review and rearrange their apparatus and map out concrete plans to reorganizing the apparatus of administrative units at the commune and district levels in the 2023-2025 period, in line with government orders. The position of civil servants and public officials are to be reviewed and rearranged in conformity with their capacity and professional experience. Those who are disqualified from holding the position will be laid off. Public administrative agencies and localities are expected to redefine job descriptions for civil servants and public officer positions, which are to set baseline criteria for recruitment and appraisal. The plan also urges the public sector to be more financially independent from the state budget.
Land lease prices at industrial parks in Bình Phước province are relatively competitive and maintain its attractiveness as an investment destination, especially among foreign investors.
Under its master plan, Bình Phước is to be home to 15 industrial parks on a total area of over 6,000 hectares. Of these, 12 are already in operation, with average occupancy at nearly 45%. The total area is expected to rise to over 18,000 hectares by 2030. With such large land reserves and relatively low leasing prices of $80 to $100 per square meter with a term of 50 years, which is only around 65% of the price in neighboring localities, Bình Phước has been increasingly viewed as an appealing investment destination. It has attracted over 1,210 domestic and 390 foreign investment projects to date, with total capital of nearly 120 trillion Vietnam dong and $131 million respectively. More than 12,000 enterprises are now operating in the province, with total registered capital of over 204 trillion Vietnam dong.
Educational institutions and local authorities in Bình Phước have recently intensified their career orientation activity for students graduating from secondary school in order to talk to the more effective, apart from the efforts of the local education sector, awareness among parents about the importance of career orientation for their children must be improved.
The Bình Phước Department of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs, in coordination with the Department of Education and Training, has introduced career consultation sessions for students of different ages. The sessions provided up-to-date information on vocational education, job opportunities, and labor market trends and requirements. The tendency of many parents to attach greater importance to university degrees, however, has hindered the appeal of vocational training. Career counseling sessions at several education institutions can be overly formalistic, hampering the effectiveness of the province's career orientation activities. These institutions are expected to enhance communications work to raise awareness among students and parents about career orientation and vocational training. As of December, there were over 16,700 grade 9 students in the province. To realize the government's scheme on career consultation as general education institutions for the 2018-2025 period, the Bình Phước Department of Education and Training has directed local schools to reform their career counseling activities and train teachers to be more professional in such efforts.
Ladies and gentlemen, Belarusian Prime Minister Roman Golubchenko is paying an official visit to Vietnam. The visit is made at the invitation of his Vietnamese counterpart Pham Minh Chính.
Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chính on December 8 morning hosted a welcome ceremony for his Belarusian counterpart Roman Golubchenko, who is paying an official visit to Vietnam from December 6 to 9. This is the first time Prime Minister Golubchenko has visited Vietnam since he took office in 2020. It takes place at a time when the two countries are celebrating the 31st founding anniversary of their diplomatic relations, and the 66th anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh's first visit to Minsk. The two leaders visited a photo exhibition featuring the land and people of Vietnam and Belarus, and their good relations, jointly held by the Government Office and the Vietnam News Agency before their talks. At their talks, the two leaders spoke highly of the progress in economic, trade, and investment partnerships. They agreed to expand cooperation to such potential areas as information technology, digital transformation, education, training, scientific research, culture, tourism, and people-to-people exchange. They highly valued the signing of a cooperation deal between Hanoi and Minsk during the visit, along with the signing of an intergovernmental agreement on educational cooperation last June, which will help increase the exchange of students, lecturers, and experts in the fields the countries have demand for. Both prime ministers also voiced their hope that the agreement on bilateral visa exemption for ordinary passport holders, signed during the visit, and the Cultural Cooperation Program for 2023 to 2025, inked in May this year, will help tighten connections in terms of tourism, culture, and people-to-people exchange. Prime Minister Chin took this occasion to thank leaders and the government of Belarus for paying attention to the Vietnamese community in the country, asking the Belarusian government to continue providing favorable conditions for Vietnamese people to live, work, and study there. Following the talks, the two leaders witnessed the signing of some bilateral cooperation documents, namely an agreement on visa exemption for ordinary passport holders, a memorandum of understanding on cooperation and information sharing in the field of nuclear safety and radiation protection, and a cooperation deal on the official dissemination of Vietnam's national standards in Belarus.
Chairman of the Vietnamese National Assembly, Vương Đình Huệ, is in Bangkok for his official visit to Thailand. More in the following report.
On December 8th, National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ had a meeting with Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Thailand, Srettha Thavisin. Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin spoke highly of Chairman Hue's visit on the occasion of the 10th anniversary of the Vietnam-Thailand Strategic Partnership, saying it helps to create motivation for cooperation between the two countries to develop further. Informing the Prime Minister of outstanding results in his talks with the Speaker of the Thai House of Representatives, National Assembly Chairman Hue emphasized that the signing of the cooperation agreement between the Vietnamese National Assembly and Thailand's House of Representatives will further promote the relationship between the two legislatures, contributing to strengthening the strategic partnership between the two countries.
Da Nang International Airport welcomed its first direct flight from Manila, the Philippines, on December the 7th, marking the commencement of the new route that is expected to drive substantial growth in tourist arrival for other Southeast Asian countries to Vietnam's central region.
Operated by Cebu Pacific Air, the first flight carried 177 passengers and flight frequency will be 3 times a week, on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, using Airbus A320neo aircraft. The Philippines is recognized as an emerging and promising market for Da Nang's tourism sector. The launch of direct flights to Manila is a direct outcome of the successful holding of Routes Asia 2022, contributing to the revitalization and diversification of Da Nang's international market. With the addition of direct flights to Manila, Da Nang now boasts a total of 16 regular international flights at a frequency of 45 to 50 flights each day, connecting destinations within ASEAN, China, the Republic of Korea, and Japan.
And that's all for the news today. Thank you for watching BPTV News. Goodbye and see you next time.